Welcome to PasskeyStrategies.com. This is Larry Warnick, Chief Strategy Officer. We're in the business of teaching and guiding self-employed entrepreneurs, particularly those that own service-oriented businesses, how to grow their business by creating and dominating niches in the market. We call it owning your zone. Don't you love that concept of dominating your market niche? Well, me too. So if that sounds great to you, you've come to the right place. So what prevents us from doing that? And what we see with entrepreneurs is customers. Biggest challenge, we just don't have enough customers. Okay, so we want more of those. There's chaos in the business. We're not focused. Time is a huge challenge for the self-employed business owner. So we want more time, or at least more time effectiveness. We want to be able to compete better. So maybe there's competitors out there that are kind of eating our lunch, or we're new to the market and we're trying to step in. So we want to be able to compete better. One of the biggest challenges we see is the drop-back position of cutting prices to get new business as the only variable you have to get new business. So price cuts, okay, we want to get out of that business. That is a no-win strategy. You cannot win that game. Nobody can. And then sustaining. We want to sustain growth. So we may hit some success, but it's hit or miss, spikes up and down, and no sustainable growth process. So if this is symptomatic of your business, you've come to the right place. So our program is designed to overcome these issues and move ahead on a growth path that makes sense. Well, let's look at the alternative. A typical business owner leaps into business with a vision, and we have a goal in mind. We want to make a lot of money, right? Well, that isn't necessarily the correct goal. We want to generate customers and keep them in a profitable fashion, then the money will happen. So having the proper goal, but there's chaos in the business. We have a vision, we leap into business with a service that we're good at, we're following our dream, we have a skill set, we're taking it to market. We come over here, we look at the competitors, see what they're doing, how can we be different? Okay, often how we can be different is we set different pricing, we package a little bit differently, but it's really kind of competitor-centric. We're worried about what they're doing. Once we get that, we kick into marketing gear, we get our website up, we start networking, we get our social media fired up. Where's the customer in here? So we haven't even identified who our ideal customer is yet, but we go into sales mode, we make some sales. Maybe they're good, maybe they're not so good, could be profitable, maybe not, but then we kick into delivery mode. Once we do that, we got to repeat it all over again and try to scale it. We have to work harder. Okay, so it's a model that is just chaotic. Start, stop, zigzag, forward, backward. And the bottom line is several assumptions have been made going into business or staying in business, but we've skipped steps. We've skipped some critical steps. That's why our program has a different sequence and leads to a different goal. So let's have a look at that. So right off the bat, we have a linear progression that hits the goal, but it's a different set of tasks in a different order, and it's the proper order. So we get our vision in place. First step is we look at customers. Who's the ideal customer and why? What makes them ideal? What do they value that matches up with what you can deliver? We need to understand that. Second step, not just competitors, but what's the competitive landscape? Probably the biggest competitor of every service business owner is no action. You have prospects, you may give a sales presentation, send a proposal or a price quote, and they may say, great, that looks terrific. I'll think about it. I'll get back to you. And sometimes, in fact often, they just never do. So why is that? Well, you haven't been compelling enough. So that may be your biggest source of competition, not another competitor. Once we understand these two things, we're going to go through a structured process of defining the correct niche that you can own, that you can win in and own and be profitable in. Only then can you define the solution that is a problem-solving solution for that niche. Not just a product or a service that you go to market with, it's how can a solution be tailored that matches the needs of that niche in a way that they want to buy it. And once you do that, you're then positioned for success, and we help you solidify your messaging. Then you can go to market. Then you kick into a marketing system that attracts the right prospects. This will go a long way to getting you out of the sales business. Now, while that sounds crazy, you will no longer have to convince people to buy your service because you will be marketing to and attracting the right prospects that are actually looking for you. So if you can make that match, your sales process just got easier. Then, in order to scale the business and grow it and be profitable, some systems that automate many of these processes will be key and will help you put a strategy in place and get to that point and help you automate those systems, and then that hits your goal. So a quick summary: the ideal customers, understanding the competitive landscape, defining and creating a niche, developing a tailored solution from your current products and services for that niche, positioning so that they understand your value, then marketing the heck out of that, we call it your marketing mojo, and then automating at least a certain portion of this to create time leverage for you and grow your business and scale it profitably without working around the clock. So that's our program. Our customers tend to get results, dramatic increase in top-line revenue and profitability, less chaos, better time management, and significant focus to the business. Sustainability, okay, there's a process that works and can be repeated, and getting ideal customers fast enough. So that's all good. Those are the results that you could expect. So we are getting a group started soon. If you scroll down the page here, you'll read all of the details, but the key there is it's a limited number of seats in a group. It's an 8-week, 8 steps, 8-week program that will guide you to creating your profitable niche and being able to market to it effectively. So again, that's starting quickly. Go down and you can register on this page, read more of the details. But if you would like 2012 to be a breakthrough year for you, now's the time. So you owe it to yourself to take a look and register now, and we look forward to helping you achieve huge success in 2012. Again, this is Larry Warnick with Passkey Strategies to your success.